Okay, you have probably watched my award-winning video about Attilan Rising. This one isn't going to be anywhere close to that, but we are going to talk about some aspects of the comic that I really liked. I think the covers for the first and second issues are outstanding. The first cover clearly draws inspiration from Soviet-era propaganda posters, with its striking white and red color scheme and Medusa standing triumphantly over the logo. The second cover, on the other hand, also feels like a propaganda poster, but one designed by rebels to subtly disguise their cause under more innocuous messaging. For casual onlookers, it might convey a simple message like, "Stay quiet, the government is not your friend," while giving the rebels plausible deniability. Maybe they just like the aesthetic, or maybe they find the bartender attractive. Alternatively, it could just be an homage to old spy movie posters. After all, no spy movie is complete without a mysterious and alluring blue lady. I say posters because both covers have these fake creases on them, giving them an old and worn out look, a look that the following covers abandon for a more conventional style. The third one pushes subtlety aside. At the end of the previous issue, the voice unheard suffered a grave hit, and in this one, Blackadder is captured by Medusa. On the cover, he is entangled by her prehensile hair which covers his mouth, while dressed in the Black Bolt uniform, which, in my opinion, adds to the messaging. Most of Black Bolt's powers come from his explosive voice, and covering his mouth takes his powers away. Just as by defeating the voice unheard, Medusa takes away Blackadder's power across Battleworld. The fourth and fifth covers play on the same idea, deprogramming Medusa. On the fourth cover, Blackadder removes posters of himself because in this issue he finally manages to convince Medusa that he is not a threat to her. On the second cover, he is literally cutting the strings Doom has on her, which is really fitting, considering the fact that Medusa conclusively joins his side in this issue, and at the end of the story, Blackadder and Medusa take each other's place because Blackadder attacks Doom. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a simple cover as much as the next guy. But it is so fun when a series covers can tell a story, rather than just saying, "In this story, Nova appears," or "In this one, Iron Man has a new suit." Secondly, I love a world that connects to itself. In the first issue, we see that the rebels try to upset the natural order that Doom set in place in Greenland. So of course the Thors are on their tails. The voice unheard, while mostly being composed of Inhumans, includes a Hulk, a guy from 1602 and one from Noir. Obviously, the rebels must have been to these places and found people who believed in their cause. The fact that Blackadder references real domains and real stories from other books, such as the Hydra domain or the Wastelands, just adds to the story by giving gravity to his actions. And after learning about the Warzone, it makes so much sense that Blackadder would want to help the Blue, considering that they are under a perpetual embargo. Thirdly, this story was written by Charles Soule, who wrote a little for the Inhumans before 2015 and a lot after. Many characters are taken from his previous work, such as Oren and the telepath Sterilion, who both originate from the series Inhuman, co-created by Pepe Larraz and Joe Madureira respectively. And it's nice to see that ideas originating from other realities, like the Quiet Room, will find their way into 616 continuity after Secret Wars in Uncanny Inhumans. We can find many people from across Battleworld in the Quiet Room. The most prominent are Pietro and Wanda from the Monarchy of M, but we also get a peek at people from High Avalon and Alks from the Wasteland. Let's finish with where we are on the map. The story starts in Greenland up in the north. Then we go back down to Manhattan, where we move between New Attilan and 616 Manhattan. During the attack on the Quiet Room, we teleport to New Mars, which is somewhere adjacent to the Blue, though its exact location is unknown. The last group of rebels ends up somewhere in the North Sea and washes ashore on Dystopia, finishing with Blackadder's attack on Doomstadt. Surprisingly, it's a lot fewer locations than it feels like while reading the story. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure you watch the one it supplements. I'll see you here again next time. Goodbye.